when Dakota Ditcheva horrified America. This is Fighting is Art. Let's talk about it. Catherine Corugans. On the 22nd of November 2022, Ditcheva had a highly anticipated matchup against American Catherine Corugans, who was undefeated with 3 straight vicious finishes. But Corugans also developed a poor reputation for trash talk.
I love to crush dreams, so let's go.
And she felt she could defeat the 6-0 Dakota. And so, the masterclass began. Once the fight started, the British-Bulgarian worked her kicks. And she managed the distance. Unfazed by what's coming her way, Dakota stayed in the fire. Her wicked front kicks cracked the American. And she punished her rival for every attempt at attacking with vicious right hands. Seeing how she is starting to become a punching bag, Catherine tried the hugging approach. And she wanted a deep sniff of Dakota. But Ditcheva, proving to be better everywhere, she showed her grappling defense and brutalized Corugans in the clinch.
Now trying to push the arm, and she will land knees with the quickness. Saw in the last fight dropping her opponent with a knee to the body.
Easily controlling Corugans, she took top mount position and rained hammer fists on her adversary, showing no mercy.
Here she is on top. Dakota did a good job of getting that shin pin there.
Corugans tried the butt scoop approach, and Dakota punished her with stinging leg kicks. Getting back to the feet, Dakota was about to change Corugans' life forever. At first, she released knees to the food basket. With only seconds left in the round, Ditcheva charged forward fearlessly and unleashed a big right hand that cracked the American on the jaw, and the bombastic shot sent her crashing to the canvas in a heap. Then Dakota relished the chance to land a heavy hammer fist, but the fight was already over. Roaring for joy, Ditcheva had uncorked a vicious knockout, which will announce to her future opponents that Dangerous poses an immense danger. Lisa Malden. In 2024, Ditcheva made her debut in the PFL American season against Lisa Malden, having won PFL Europe last year. For this tournament, elbows were allowed, allowing for a gladiator-like performance this time. It was domination from the opening bell as Dakota showed off her judo skills. Four minutes in, Ditcheva landed a stinging straight right, left combination to the body of Malden, before dropping her with a powerful knee. Another knee to Malden's baby factory made her go down again. The American was able to get back up, but Ditcheva sent her back to the canvas with another well-placed kick to the body. And the referee stepped in to stop the contest, handing Ditcheva 6 points thanks to the first round finish. Gina Bishop Dakota and her next opponent Gina Bishop were asked to promote the fight by breaking down each other's recent performance tapes.
Honestly, I wasn't really bothered. I don't really care who I'm going to fight. So to me, like, yeah, wasn't bothered.
Ditcheva didn't seem overly impressed by Bishop's striking.
Yeah, no, I'm impressed. She's got good jiu-jitsu, but her striking didn't look the best. I'm not gonna lie.
As for her opponent, she had to say something. But her attempts at poking holes in Dakota's striking weren't too convincing.
I think that there's a lot of stuff where she's a little bit overcommits to things, which will give me opportunities to, take advantage of it.
It was clear that Ditcheva had the confidence edge, even if Gina was trying to play things cool.
I think Dakota does good when she can, kind of bully and put pressure, but I'm not one to back down.
Gina also wanted to dismiss Dakota's hype and star power, which we're certain she'd prefer to have behind her instead of her opponent.
Let her have that. It's more like media and other things you have to do when you have that. So I'm like, the less I have to do, the better.
Round 1. But talking trash and actually delivering the goods are two very different things. And with Tyla Santos watching from the stands, knowing she would face the winner, the stage was set for a great showdown.
Tyla Santos watching on with great interest. She will face the winner of this fight for a $1 million women's flyweight championship.
Talking trash is easy, but could Gina Bishop stand up to the heat when it mattered most?
Ditcheva in the black, Gina Bishop in the blue.
Well, Dakota didn't come storming out of the gates like she usually does. Instead, taking a short feeling-out process.
Because that is her favorite target, and in recent fights has led to her victory.
When Gina did manage to end up on top, as she hoped, the question was whether she could keep Dakota there or not.
Into that deep double leg, picked her up by the back of the thighs and flared her to the mat.
It didn't take long until Dakota fought her way back to her feet.
Now she's set up a triangle, but I don't think she's going to get that on Gina Bishop.
Her leg was between the legs of Gina Bishop and a butterfly.
But as soon as Ditcheva proved she could fight off the takedown, she was in total control.
Sprinkle by TK or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have down getting up is going to be unbelievable.
This was no longer a fight. It was an execution, and Bishop's chances of winning plummeted to below zero.
Beautiful knee, front palm, and Bishop beckons Gina Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. And that does it.
In other words, this was a walk in the park for Ditcheva as soon as she dealt with the wrestling threat.
Finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences the doubter.
And she made a point of taking a few shots at her doubters. Some well-deserved payback against all of those who doubted her ability to stop a wrestler.
I think there's a big knee right up the middle into the knee, and then the second one right on the chin. That puts Bishop on her back. Dakota makes her stand up.
Yet another merciless highlight for her rapidly growing reel, Dakota had booked her spot in a $1 million showdown.
Waves her way in, a teep, and then a straight right hand that puts Bishop back on the ground. The referee sees.
Tyla Santos actually had a pretty good idea to drum up some hype for her fight with Ditcheva, wearing lipstick to try and paint Dakota as a pretty face and little else.
Two of the best female fights on the planet right now. Fantastic strikers, veterans, future legends of the game here.
Ditcheva seemed genuinely amused by the whole thing and a little surprised. Doesn't mean that it was going to rattle her on fight night, though. Nope, this woman's mind is bulletproof. Round 1, Tyla Santos may have given the legendary Valentina Shevchenko one of the toughest fights of her career. But Dakota is a different level of dangerous in the cage. Neither woman was here to make friends, and the lack of glove touch should have come as no surprise to anyone tuning in.
In charge, Keith Peterson.
How would Ditcheva deal with someone as experienced as Santos? That was the major question coming in.
Fights, 11 knockouts, 1 submission. Starts with a leg kick.
Softening her up with leg kicks seemed to be the go-to strategy for Ditcheva early. Some overeagerness from Dakota gave Tyla her first path to a takedown attempt.
She's already got on the fence.
But that did not go as she expected, and when Ditcheva reversed position, it was a surprising turn of events.
Now has an opportunity with these double underhooks to get Dakota
Nice job by Ditcheva to turn it around on her.
With one takedown attempt foiled, you could see Ditcheva's confidence growing.
Santos is biting on that jab fake. She needs to be careful that left hook's coming around the side.
The game plan for Tyla? Survive the early rounds and attempt to slow this wrecking machine down.
capitulating on that takedown from Tyla Santos.
Good hand control by Ditcheva, making it difficult.
By the end of round one, she was definitely getting into her rhythm.
Moves forward.
Santos was a sitting duck on the feet, not showing any of the sophistication that was emanating from Dakota's game.
Repertoire here in round one. Under 1 minute now in this first break. And a flurry for Ditcheva.
Santos was not having fun in there at all. Her takedowns were failing badly, and Dakota was starting to really piece her up.
First round.
Round two, could Santos claw her way back into this fight? Because it really seemed like it was slipping out of her reach.
Second round of the Bicycle 5 for Women's Flyweight Championship here in our 2024 PFL season. Dakota Ditcheva still undefeated.
Dakota was clearly full of confidence after that first round, and she was ready to step on the gas and deliver even more violence in round two.
Challenger in the black. Sean O'Connell, Dan Hardy rating his score here beside the PFL Smart Gauge.
Tyla just didn't have anything for Ditcheva on the feet, no way to defend herself, and very little offense.
Black Friday mega sale up to 8% off site-wide. Bring $170 swag bundle for free.
All Ditcheva needed was to wait for the perfect shot to present itself, and this one would be over.
Everything you need to kickstart your new year.
Man, what it needs to be lined up.
Two big knees up the middle.
And her attempts at wrestling once again proved to be totally ineffective.
Way she's gonna have to turn to her right to spin and get that wrist free. There we go, beautiful spin out of it.
Dakota was in no rush to end this, picking her shots with expert precision.
She doesn't always throw. Sometimes she steps out a little look, sees where the gaps are. She's a very observant fighter in that respect.
Santos really had no other route to victory, except for these desperate takedown attempts. And Ditcheva made sure to punish her every time she escaped. Santos was merely clinging on for dear life at this point. And when Dakota knew the finish was near, those expert killer instincts kicked in and caused her to turn up the heat. Once Ditcheva gets into this mode, it's damn near impossible to escape her fury. And even though Santos was regarded as one of the best flyweights on the planet, she was made to look like an amateur in there with Dakota. With the PFL championship belt now around her waist and $1 million now added to her bank account, it's pretty fair to say that was a good night at the office.
Dangerous! Dakota! Ditcheva!
Ditcheva versus Levi Steman, having just her second contest in the no-barred violence of MMA. She collided against a wrestler from Manchester, Levi Steman, who also had a dangerous submission game. Opening the fight, Dakota missed with the big right hand, but the knee to the food basket wouldn't miss. Paying zero respect to her opponent's baby factory, she uncorked harder knees. The vicious shots were landing, but her power was missing. But even in the grappling department, Ditcheva was too strong. Not wasting any time on the ground like these beta females, she went straight to applying damage. Dakota opened the second round with the kind of aggression only seen in the male divisions. But she was soon sent on a ride in the air as her rival secured a double leg slam. Steman controlled Ditcheva easily, and the newbie was now getting a taste of MMA's brutal ground game, but found her way back up. Now she was ready to unleash, stunning her opponent with a big right hand. Ahead of the third round, both ladies had a gentlemanlike agreement to throw down. Another destructive right hand sat Steman on her butt. Hugging for dear life. Like out of a Wonder Woman movie, Dakota released a three-piece and a soda, then transitioned to a guillotine choke. But her opponent was saved by the bell. Cupping her ears to those who doubted her abilities in MMA, she started the demolition that would set the world of MMA on fire. Ditcheva versus Shauna Bannon. As an amateur, she fought for the UKFC flyweight title and competed against the blonde, monstrous Shauna Bannon, who would later make it to the UFC. It was a contest both in strikes and in looks.
I'm excited to see this striking exchange between the two. I called a number of them fights at the IMAS. Some of you...
Both exchanging bombs, it seemed Dakota had met her match.
Close quarters working in the clinch. A separation there. Dakota catches the kick. Shauna barrels in like neither of these women.
In the second round, Dakota destroyed Shauna's knees with mean intentions.
Long time training over Dakota. Oh, nice look. Again, working that lead thigh.
But the ferocity of Ditcheva's strikes soon turned her rival into a wrestler. But Dakota showed no mercy.
And again the clinch is in this time. Dakota turns early. Tight block clinch. Oh, that's a big knee. Oh! Yeah, Dakota got the distance. Dakota looks confident and happy. In the red corner!
My AI robot brain thinks Dakota Ditcheva is hot and deadly. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. And thank you for watching. Have a good day and goodbye.